Jeremy Corbett, and I am in charge around here. Now, for this week's show, I called up some of the nation's greatest critical thinkers and sharpest minds, and they told me I should probably just book comedians like I normally do. So, let's meet a team, shall we? And leading team one is like a giant, bespectacled Vin Diesel who gave up the gym a while ago. It's Paul Ego. Oh, the slow and the not furious.
I'm the flab and the furious. I'm furious when there's not food there.
Yeah, same. Who's on your team, Paulie?
Oh, look, recently voted most likely to start a fist fight at the PTA meeting. This is my team tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Courtney gut punch Dawson and Urzila headbutt Carlson.
Yeah. All right, the leader of Team 2 looks like the Jonas brother they wouldn't let be in the band. It's Joseph Moore. And who's on your team?
Well, we've got a regular debutante ball going on over here. It's the nervous dad and his gorgeous 16-year-old daughter, Eli Matthewson and Justine Smith.
All right, let's open proceedings with the round of newsmakers. I'm going to show you our team's video from the last week of news. They need to tell me why it's newsworthy. Team 1, we'll start with you. Here's your video.
I don't want to hassle him too much because it looks very much like something I would do.
At least
I'm like, that guy is dancing to the wrong beat and going the wrong way. Hang on a minute.
You're not putting your hand up to lead the country, though, Paul.
Yeah.
So,
I am certainly not, Jeremy. No,
At least if you did it, Paul, you'd be taller than the teenage girls you were doing it with.
That's right. But this is great. Releasing something like this is a really good plan if you're scared of people taking you seriously.
yeah.
You know, you release something like that, you go, oh, he doesn't know what he's doing.
No, this is one of those things, you know how they say on TikTok, like, tell me you don't want to be leader of a country without telling me you don't want to be leader.
But this is about National getting in trouble again, isn't it? For using like bits of movies and stuff like that in their socials, a bit like they did with the Eminem song. Yeah. That song that they got Eminem to write for them for their campaign.
That's right. Yeah. National Party has removed several videos from their official TikTok account after complaints of unauthorised use of film and television shows, and the National Party's technology spokesperson apologised, saying they didn't even mean to post the clips, they were just trying to send an email. Confused there.
I have to say, it's like New Zealand first, when at least we haven't breached any, because there's just footage of the top of Peter's head, Winston Peters' head going, is this on? Is this going? Okay, call me on the landline.
I can see why, you know, the National Party love movies, though, because so many Hollywood movies share the values with the National Party, you know, like Superman. You know, it's about a bald millionaire who's constantly getting harassed by an immigrant journalist.
Yeah, they did. They asked Christopher Luxon why National are even considering, you know, taking material that doesn't belong to them. And he said, well, look, if you had one shot, one opportunity.
Wow. For a more FM DJ.
And you could, also, didn't they rip off some stuff from Star Wars? And like, apparently Darth Vader, he looks like Darth Vader without the, like, when you go, oh, that awful misshapen face, you put the thing back on.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm sorry, son.
Yeah.
How did you build the Death Star? Takes off his helmet. Well, I used to run an airline. Courtney, you'd be the youngest on the panel. What's your take on?
How dare you assume that? All right, so the Botox is wearing out, is what you're saying.
No.
At least when Courtney talks, her face moves.
I think this is like the first time that a political campaign has actually done their own smear campaign.
I don't think National should be focusing on any of these things like TikTok. They should focus on the social media platform that speaks directly to their voters, the Coffee News. You know, there's a lot of good jokes and trivia on those.
All right, Team 2, you got a video as well. Have a look at this. Why is this newsworthy?
Oh.
Is that Corbett and Ego after a couple of beers?
I love you, mate. Now, this is another national TikTok they've just ripped off Brokeback Mountain.
Is this two guys who have just found out the 11th Fast and Furious movie will be the last one? Come here, mate. We'll see the family again. Brum, brum, brum. I do recognise this. This is the guy who faked his death and then showed up at his own funeral.
Yeah, good or bad story, depending on your sort of take on it. A Belgian father who was sick of not being invited to family events faked his own death to teach his family a life lesson about valuing people while they're alive. Then he showed up to his own funeral in a helicopter. Although suspicions did arise that something wasn't right when the funeral was held on a field with a giant white letter H on it and was delayed by an hour due to high winds. Something's going on.
When they arrived there, they were like, wait, you're here? Who did we just cremate?
The only person who would think this is cool is his ex-wife going, I f***ing told you he's mental.
So he came back the day of the funeral.
Yeah, showed up.
I can see a missed opportunity here. He should have waited 3 days, then come back, and then have some weird f***ing cult religion.
What's worse is when he really does die, they're not going to believe it.
No one's going to turn up.
Well, no, I don't feel bad for always asking for proof when one of my relatives die, you know? I need to see the death certificate.
See, but no, if I pulled this shit with my family, they'd kill me on the day. Go, well, you're f***ing dead anyway.
Totally, eh?
Yeah.
And also because my mum already would have paid the deposit for the funeral.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't just kill you, they'd make sure you're dead.
Yeah.
We're not giving back the GoFundMe!
You know, Jeremy also hires helicopters to teach his kids a lesson.
Yeah.
And that lesson is cars are for paws.
Look at them down there, look how slow they're going.
Yeah, wave at the povos, kids. Wave at the povos. Or imagine if he was quite a tall dude and got out the helicopter and didn't duck as he ran away and it just took his head off. I think we'd probably carry on.
The timing is perfect.
All the stuff's right there.
That's right there.
I really wish that the guy had gone through with most of this, but then had forgotten to book the helicopter.
Yeah.
And then he'd just have to walk out of a bush going, butter, 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 butter.
Was he selling butter?
Yeah. Butter, 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 butter. Get your butter here. Get your butter here.
That's what I always do when I'm grieving. I'm like, please, butter.
Good round of newsmakers. For points, Team 1, you can have 6. That's the number of new All Blacks Ian Foster named in his squad this week. And Team 2 can have the age of New Zealand's first military air base. It's Wigram. Had its 100th birthday on Saturday. If I did a quick calculation there in my head, yes, checks out. Team 2, congratulations, you get a star. And the team with the most stars at the end of the show will not leave empty-handed. They'll walk away with this week's highly sought-after topical prize, the stuff all newshounds dream of. Yes, they can dance the night away with their own National Party Zumba DVD. No one's got the moves like Luxon, and with just 1 hour of this DVD, your body will be moving up and down and all around just like their polling numbers. All right, time now for Guess 2 on 7 Days, the mysterious guessing game where we invite someone who has made headlines onto the show and masterfully disguise them beneath an old sack. Our teams have to guess who they are. Please welcome this week's Guess 2 guest. And right there. Okay, that is good. So your job is only to say yes or no. Your job is to ask yes or no questions. You get a no, it goes to the other team. Team 1, you can start.
I think I might know who this is straight off the bat.
Okay.
Judging by the size and the gender, I'm just going to assume gender here. It was Neve's 5th birthday this week. Are you Neve?
No.
That's a no.
No.
Team
not
2.
Eve.
I see a leather jacket. Is the National Party trying to ban your gang from public places?
No.
Team 1.
Yeah, you are quite petite. Did I see you on a cake at my friend's wedding? Oh, wrong. Okay.
We can't just talk about how small she is, but are you from the land of Oz and did you help guides go to the Emerald Kingdom?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Seeing as they seem to be turning up quite often nowadays, are you a 1 in 100-year weather event?
That's a no, but I can see why you were confident.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm surprised at that.
Team 2.
Should we ask something real chill, like, are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
That's a yes.
That's a yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Another
okay,
one.
we got.
Okay.
Another question.
Now ask what for.
Which ones? Did you have any side effects?
No.
That's a no.
No.
Good.
I almost wanted that to continue.
Have you ever written a book?
No.
Oh.
Have you ever read a book?
Yes.
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 You guys are asking all the good questions.
She's read a book. She's from the North Island.
You could try confirming that.
Are you from the North Island?
Yes.
Yeah, I knew it.
Something sporty?
Sports, yeah.
Are you involved in something sporty? No.
No.
So we got a northern book reader.
Sounds like an animal species.
Is that all her shots? It can only be one person. Well, actually, it could be heaps of people.
Could be,
but-
yeah.
yeah.
You hardly believe it, but the vaccination and book reading has nothing to do with the story.
Good lord.
Stop it!
Next thing you tell me, she doesn't like butter, Jeremy. Outrageous.
Well, weirdly, that's probably the closest
And no-
story.
Oh, was that a clue?
Are you in the arts?
I'm going to say no. I'm going to
Well,
say
I
no.
wasn't asking you, Jeremy.
Speak for a woman.
No, but she went like this. It's a little code.
No,
She's
you're not
unsure.
in the arts.
She's unsure which way to go. I'll sort of answer on
Okay.
her behalf. I'm going to say no because it doesn't help you with the story.
I've got a little...
Should we jump on Jeremy's
This
clue
is
that-
hard.
that they completely avoided?
About the butter.
Butter. I know exactly what this is.
Oh, do you?
Are you
It's
have
1,
you-
2, 3.
Have you won a competition recently?
Yes.
Was it for the best toasty in New Zealand?
Yes.
This is Brooke Moore
I know.
from Mount Maunganui, as you know.
You know how dumb I am? I talked about Brooke on the radio today. Shows how much attention I pay to what I'm saying.
Even you don't listen to you.
I don't.
Would you like to see the best toasted sandwich in New Zealand?
Yes.
Bring it on out. Let's see it. There it is. Check it out.
Wow.
Is that a fair
How
representation,
did you make
Brooke?
it look like potatoes?
Did you make this one, or you have someone whip that one up?
Someone whipped that one up, but it's the same same base toasty.
Okay, and it's called the Surf, Turf and Smoke Monsieur.
Yeah. So it's basically a smoky take on the classic croque monsieur with different elements. So it's a surf and turf croque monsieur.
And what's this on the side?
So that is a pickle juice gel and a smoked aioli.
You're not... Oh, do we all get a bite? How is it?
Very good.
I literally was reading about this morning and I was like, I am going to Mount Maunganui today to get the toasty.
Fantastic.
My friend gave me a tip that you put mayonnaise on the outside instead of butter and then it makes it crispy on the outside. Yes or no?
Are you
I haven't
telling the
tried that,
toasty
but-
winner how to make a toasty?
I didn't think the gays came out with mansplaining, but here we are.
Well, I'm a different type of gay because I obviously eat carbs.
And what does it mean? Best toasted sandwich? You get paid more at work?
Oh, I don't know. I hope so.
What's the restaurant?
The Freeport and Cleverco.
All right, in Tauranga, in Mount Maunganui.
Yeah.
Is winning best toasted sandwich a bit like winning best 2-minute noodles?
I don't think so because you can get so creative with
Okay,
a toasty.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Billy T of toasted sandwiches.
Actually, you can get pretty creative with a noodle.
Here we go again.
And he's back!
Brooke Moore from Mount
cool.
Maunganui. New Zealand's best toasted sandwich. Thank you, Brooke. You are dismissed. You can go, and well done, Eli. Team 2 gets another star. We are ready for a break, but first, you lot at home, you haven't really had a chance to join in, but you can now with our Frank Energy caption competition. This week, I'm looking for a caption for this picture. And while I have a little bit of potato, teams, maybe you could throw a couple of captions on that, get everyone started.
Ooh, terrible time to find out your horse is a Nazi.
The Piha Rescue Country Calendar crossover looks pretty sick.
Is it?
Woo! Something touched my leg, Linda!
I was trying to be the horse.
Is it? Not a ginger, get off!
You are making friends with everyone tonight, Eli. All right, if you think you can do better, then head to the 7 Days Instagram page. Give us your caption. Best effort wins $500 of stunning power thanks to Frank Energy. Frank Energy, the best and only energy company in the whole world, asterisk. Okay, it's break time now. We'll see you soon with Club Tropicana on 7 Days. Welcome back to 7 Days. Get ready to dunk your chips into a warm onion dip filled with sand, we're headed to the beach. It's time for Club Tropicana. Play the steel drum. Thanks as usual to the great team at Dole. Pineapples, the most hardcore fruit. Like literally, it's got a very hard core. Now, deep inside this delicious Dole pineapple, the stories from the week I'd like to hear a little more about. So let's dig in, shall we? We'll begin with this one. Kiwis in space. Christchurch space enthusiast Mark Rocket, that is his real name, is heading to space next year on Virgin Galactic's first ever commercial flight. Bought himself a ticket back in 2007 for $720,000. He's going to cash that in. Let's see some examples of Kiwis in space, please. Kiwis in space.
Right, crew meeting. We have been in space for 12 hours and we have already drank all 48 beers on board.
She'll be right, 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 she'll be right.
Oh, so dark up here. Bloody Texander.
Huntley, we have a problem.
All right, mission control, we are counting down to liftoff. Torufa!
Houston, we have a Oh, actually, no, don't worry about it. No, it's all good. No.
1 minute, Oz on the ground. Next minute.
Oh no, someone just ramroded the moon with their mum's Mazda.
Hey, is it all good if my cousin catches the lift to Venus?
Ollie.
Do you know what would really spruce this place up? Just a giant statue of a fruit.
Oh, the moon is made from cheese. Hopefully it's just mainland mild, none of that funny foreign stuff.
Yes, walking on the moon's pretty cool. But have you done the Tongariro crossing? That's pretty cool as well.
All right. This one's about school. A long-awaited bush classroom is due to open East Taranaki, where students can learn from the scenic surroundings of the Rotakari Reserve forest floor. So naturally, I'd like to see some scenes from school in the bush.
Hey, kid, what are you doing in here? Get your own bush.
I'll be filling in today. Miss Johnson was shot on the way to class today because she... she made the mistake of wearing antlers in the car park.
All right, now those mosquitoes are dead, time to get the children's attention.
Okay, kids, we're going to go on our trip. Did everyone bring their mushrooms?
Okay, sky, rain, summer, earth song. Oh, you're all here, good. Looks like class is full. Have you all got your vaccination exemption form?
Sally, this is the third time this month a kune kune has aided in your homework.
Now, kids, we're going to be on strike Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, so good luck out there.
All right, that's a little unfair. Half your team for Bull Rush isn't actually allowed to be bulls.
All right, it's time for our sex education class today. If you could hold this bee. You hold that bird. We'll just wait, I guess.
All right, let's go to the pineapple for our next story. It is a rugby story. The Waikato Chiefs will battle it out against the Canterbury Crusaders this Saturday in the Super Rugby Pacific Final. I can't wait to tune in from my cinema room. In the meantime, I I'd like you to show me some unlikely scenes from the Super Rugby final.
Hey, come on, guys, leave the ref alone. He's just trying his best.
All right, audience, we just have some quick trigger warnings before we start. You're going to see some tackles, you're going to see some short shorts, you're going to see some scrums, so anyone sensitive, leave.
Oh, gee. Sorry, coach. My head just isn't in the game. I was up late last night reading a really good book.
Oh, yeah, such a good game. You know, I actually know a couple of these guys. Yeah, met them in the waiting room at my therapist. Yeah.
Obviously, is pretty emotional at the moment. My dad said if we won today that he would finally be proud of me and that we could speak again, which is just huge, Just really gutted we lost.
Guys, it's pretty cold. Should we just stay in the scrum?
Halftime snacks for sale. We've got green smoothies, we've got chia puds, we've got wheatgrass.
Butter, 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 butter.
Oh man, I've really got the urge to take my clothes off and run on that field, man. I've got to fight it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I want to do it. I really want to do it. No, look, I'll take this kick, and then the team will be happy with me. Then I'll do it.
All right, the 14-year-old lifeguards are packing up the flags. That means the beach is closed. No more club top account to play the drums. Come on back, teams. Come on back. All right, great round of Club Tropicana. I liked all of it, but only one team gets to tend my barbecue. And I say that star goes to Team 1! And thanks again to the good pineapple purveyors at Dole. Dole, it's loved by everyone, especially the TV3 receptionist who gets the inside bits we scoop out every week. All right, time for a 3-minute vacation in the form of an ad break. See you soon for my kid to draw that on 7 days. To the 7 days. All right, put on your audio guide headphones. Yeah, we're heading to the art gallery. It's time for My Kid Could Draw That, where we've scoured the country for our finest young artists and forced them to draw pictures of the news. This week we are looking at the fine works of students from Stanhope Road School. Thank you very much for having us, Stanhope Road School. Team 1, you're up first. What is our kid from Stanhope Road School drawn here, please?
Hello, my name is Maya and I go to Stanhope Road School and this is my picture.
Wow, thank you for your picture, Maya.
They have an amazing art department at Stanhope Primary.
They do. All right,
we've got Paddington Bear stuck in some green jelly there.
And the house is that a honeycomb house? It looks like honeycomb or a waffle. Is it a waffle house?
That cat has got a human face, so that's somewhere in West Auckland.
Yeah. There's so much going on.
Oh, that one's got a helmet on. That one's singing. There's music notes coming out of it. Oh, there's one in the roundabout. It looks like a dolphin eating a shark.
Jesus, how many M&Ms did this kid eat before the
We've got some beautiful koru plants in the middle here, so it might be a political statement about co-governance. That's a possibility. But I think it might be a statement about co-governance between seals and human beings.
Oh, you think? Oh, yeah, because that's you reckon these are all seals, maybe?
You just noticed the seals.
So seal-based. What's seal-based stories?
Seals something in New Zealand. So seals that's everywhere, in the street, in our homes, on our couches, in our pride parades.
Gotcha. Seals are now legal in New Zealand.
It's about time.
Sounds feasible, doesn't it? Maya, what have you drawn, please?
My picture is about the seal silly season. Where the seals are living now is too cold, so they came to the city and looked for someone warm to stay. Over here in this orange house, a seal is trying to get through the kettle. The cat is thinking, what is he doing? And the seal is stuck. The human is saying, oh my God. The seal in the red hat is trying to do some yoga and is doing a tree pose next to its friend who is dancing and doing the floss. Down here at the beach, a seal is sunbathing with his star sunglasses on. The seal is licking ice cream, and I think his favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. And this is my picture.
It's beautiful, Maya. It's beautiful. Great depiction of the story. The government has issued a formal public notice, in fact, that seal silly season has begun and warned us Kiwis to expect higher numbers of the flippant creatures exploring human-dominated spaces. Now, most people would hate having a seal into their property, but not us comedians. We'd kill to have someone in the backyard who's constantly clapping. Perfect audience.
Great, eh?
I do think most of New Zealand's problems can be solved if we just start eating them. Like, everyone's angry about 1080. Let's eat the possums.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, oh, we've got this wallabies that's becoming a real pest. Let's eat them. Oh, the seals are everywhere. Let's eat them. If we just eat them.
And the way to get that is to start a rumour that they've got hallucinogenic properties.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then people will be like, oh, you get high from seal. Oh, they disappear overnight.
Oh, yeah. Oh, someone will be smoking them before morning.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Ursula, though.
Why are you looking at me? Oh, sorry. it's like my eyes just automatically go to the dealer.
Yeah, but is this actually a problem, or did some guy who worked at the ministry, his wife came home, found a seal in his bedroom, and he's like, yeah, they're bloody everywhere. We got to put a notice out about this.
These seals, they're just checking out all the property that's going to be available for them in the next 10 to 15, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just riddled with seal estate agents.
I thought I saw, I thought I heard a seal once. We're on tour, actually. I remember we were driving through Gore and I heard the seal. Well, I thought it was a seal. It was just one of the locals asking what we were doing in town.
Yeah.
I said, we're on tour, mate. They threw him a fish and he f***ed him.
So lucky that you speak Gore.
Yes.
Really lucky.
Good luck for the tour.
All right, Team 2, it's your turn now. I want you to tell us what this kid has drawn, please.
Hello, my name is Hamdan, and I come from Stanhope Road School, and this is my picture.
Whoa.
Wow.
Has he drawn the news, or is he one of those kids in a horror film that like draws what's about to happen?
It looks like the Labour Green Coalition. Because it's red and green, not because it's burning down. Although.
We've got lightning, we've got trees falling down.
Fire.
Has there been some sort of biblical plague I missed in the news?
Surely we'd know.
Only the floods, and this doesn't look like that.
Look, everything's on fire. It seems like this is fire department related.
Sure.
Yeah.
And the fire...
It's happening.
The fire department of Auckland, I know the story. The fire department of Auckland have a new hose, and it's in their eyes. They're upset.
Instead of working out what Joseph means,
They're crying. They're upset about something.
well, let's get confirmation on that, shall we? Hamdan, what have you drawn, please?
My picture is about firefighters running out of water. So they use a chemical but accidentally released a chemical that'll make anything burst into flames. The house tilted a bit and knocked over a tree, and the firefighter was on that tree. Then the helicopter can just do nothing but watch as the firefighters suffer. And you might be asking, why is a skull coming from the sky? Is it raining skulls? Nope. Someone was fighting someone on a plane, then he evaporated into a skull, and the skull is landed on some TNT. So yeah, it's a disaster. But what will our firefighters do? Will they evacuate too? We don't know. Let's see what happens. This might be the end of the world. And this is my picture. Chaos, isn't it?
Great picture, Hamdan. Maybe go with Mum and Dad to see that special person to share some of your thoughts.
And why did we cut it off so early? He was about to tell us where the bodies are buried.
Well, you added a few extra facts in there. We'll take them as part of the story. Auckland's firefighters, though, have been pleading with the council for assistance after claiming the city's rapid growth and density means there is sometimes not enough water to fight fires. Don't worry, take it from a guy who's been married for 15 years, the fire will go out by itself eventually. I hope my wife never sees that.
What they should do is bring back those sexy fireman calendars, because then there'll be a whole lot of moisture around.
No, that's...
They called me so grossed out.
It wasn't what you said, it's the way you said it.
A whole lot of moisture around.
You know, Auckland Mayor Wayne Brown obviously heard about this and kind of went, oh, you guys can't make up your mind. I made it really floody for you earlier. And you complained about that.
Well,
You're
also,
saying you want more water.
speaking of Wayne Brown, if there's no water, we could use his personality as a wet blanket.
I cannot believe there's anyone talking about a water shortage in Auckland.
Yeah, come and scoop some out of my lounge.
Yeah.
Where do these firefighters live? Do they live in Auckland?
Also, we got to tell these firefighters about taps.
That's,
The stuff is unlimited.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Go to the dairy to buy H2Goes?
all right, let's do some points. Team 1, you can have 500,000. That's the amount of cigarettes that were seized in New Zealand Customs this week. Had they got through, they would have avoided about $700,000 in tobacco taxes. Wow. So the cigarette police, or whoever they are, very happy about that. Team 2, you can have the number of penises drawn by an Air Force plane off the West Coast last week. None, according to the Air Force. They said it was unintentional. Have a look. Decide for yourself. How is that unintentional? So that means congratulations, Team 1, another star for you. All right, thanks again to Maya and Hamdan from Stanhope Road School. My Corby sensors are telling me it's time for a break. We'll see you soon with the Game of Answers on 7 Days. Welcome back to 7 Days. It is time now for a good old-fashioned Game of Answers. I'll present our teams with some answers from the week's news and they provide the question. Team 1.
Yes, Jeremy.
Are you ready? Here's your answer from the news from the last 7 days. What is the question? 200 doctors.
Ooh.
Who can almost do the work of 6 nurses?
Sometimes you have to shop around what to get the right amount of Valiums.
So true.
3 at a time.
God,
that doesn't even get the kids to sleep. I have to crush 4 into honey, you know.
What did I go through before I found the one with the perfect finger for me?
I'm not a doctor, Joe. We were just flatmates getting to know each other.
What did it take for Yo Mama's butt reduction surgery?
Is it who's dying at Shortland Street this Christmas?
Fingers crossed.
Who 5 years ago collapsed the balcony at the 660 house party?
The question there is, what does New Zealand need to train to address the lack of rural doctors? The rural health workforce has warned urgent action needs to be taken as over half the country's rural practices currently have employment vacancies. Of course, in rural towns, doctors' offices are called things like Just Jabs with a Z. So you can tell you're a rural doctor.
It would be amazing to be a rural doctor. They never talk about their feelings.
Yeah, that's
and they
right.
only go to the doctor when they're near death's door. All you have to do is, you've got 3 to 6 weeks to live.
Yeah.
That's it. And they'll walk it off.
Just a card with the address of the funeral service.
You've got 3 to 6 weeks left. Would you like to deal with it, or should we just take you out the back and shoot you?
Yeah. Carol, it's not looking good.
I think it's quite mean to send these doctors to rural communities because a lot of those people can't even read good handwriting. Yeah. What are they going to do when the doctors start doing the whole...
Bloody PC gone mad, they're spelling pharmacy with a PH now. Bloody FARM, mate. FARM.
Yeah, I heard they asked a lot of the vets to upskill to become doctors, but you know, you don't want that. No one wants to go to the same GP as your wife.
Team members shuffling away from you slowly.
Look, rural communities have had it too good. They're in a rural town, they're like, oh, you Aucklanders, you love your lattes, don't you? You love your lattes. Yeah, lattes are things full of milk. We're keeping your industry afloat.
You've got to be careful. Rural communities are some of the only people watching broadcast. They're probably bloody watching these jokes right now thinking, no, I'm sick of this, let's go to Blockbuster. I feel nervous. I'm like, imagine if you're in a rural community, you've never had a doctor, and there's these four motherfuckers. I'd be like, get the hell out of Kitty.
Imagine if you were just driving your tractor down the road and they were just standing like that on the side of the road. You'd be like, what the is happening?
Coming to you, Team 2, here's an answer for you from the last 7 days. Translucent skin, pink body and evil fangs.
Oh, my God.
Is it, why did the Queen not have an open casket?
That's amazing.
Is it what are 200 rural doctors about to say?
Or what do I look like 3 o'clock in the morning with my retainer in?
When the big day out lineup dropped, what made me go, well, I've heard of pink.
Body and evil fangs is a great band.
Translucent skin go hard. They go hard.
How could your friend's cute baby me more accurately describe?
Just to mix things up a bit, sometimes instead of asking for my steak medium rare, I ask...
Is it, what does Eli picture when I say the word vagina?
My brain.
Question is, how does the Taiwan Ocean Artistic Museum describe the goblin shark? Now, it acquired the rare prehistoric deep-sea creatures after a pregnant 800-kilo goblin shark was caught off Taiwan's northeast coast last week. Take a look at this thing. Got a picture of it?
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there you go. That is your goblin shark. This explains why seals are getting the hell out of the ocean. Upon seeing photos of the shark, the Chinese government said, you know what, we don't want Taiwan anymore.
The only solution for this, plastic straws.
Well, this would be like the ultimate Tinder challenge, right? Take a photo with this fish and see if you get laid.
It's famously the ugliest shark. And the hottest shark is the nurse shark, but it's mostly the outfit.
You know, nurse sharks get paid a lot less than doctor sharks.
Goblin shark is a pretty cool name, right? Goblin shark. When I first heard it, I thought, is it a new, rugby franchise? Is it a new car from Kia? Or is it a death metal band from Hamilton? Yeah. We are Goblin Shark!
Imagine if they'd served this to you to eat. You're like, what's the fish of the day? They're like, it's a surprise.
Let's look at the points for answers. Team 1, you're going to have 9. That is the number of shows 7 Days is doing around the country for our 7 Days live tour. Starting in 10 weeks, tickets go on sale today, 7days.co.nz to get some. Team 2, you can have the reason Taylor Swift isn't coming to New Zealand with her current tour. We're not big enough. So 9 beats not big enough. A star for Team 1. Well done, Team 1. We are off for a break. Last chance to caption that picture and win $500 of Sweet Frank Energy. Head on over to the 7 Days Instagram page. We'll announce a winner right after the show. We'll see you soon for Beat the Ding on 7 Days. Close this baby out with an exciting round of Beat the Ding. That's where I make our panelists squirm by forcing them to list or do things in a very short amount of time. Here is my dinger. We are all at the mercy of it. Let's get dinging, and we'll start with this one. The New Zealand Lesbian Museum has reopened on Auckland's Karangahape Road. Eli, you have 10 seconds to name 8 things I'd find in a straight museum. Go.
Rugby balls, pubes, Lynx Africa, a DVD of Transformers, some toy Transformers, Nissan Skyline, and breath freshener, and wax, hair wax.
Oh! It was right on the bell. I'll give it to you. You can have a star. Well done, Eli. Weirdly, you nailed it so much I want to go to that museum. All right, 1,300 sausage dogs and their owners set a world record for the largest dog walk by a single breed. Courtney, I'm coming to you. You have 12 seconds to name 4 dog breeds and 4 sausage flavours. Go.
Pork and fennel, apple and this is the sausages.
Yep.
Apple and cinnamon, beef and mince.
Yes,
and,
go.
And Rottweilers and dasher. I cannot sausage dog and cavoodle. Small terrier.
Oh, I'm going to accept that.
What? Yeah.
What's
thank you.
mince? I thought it was mint or mince.
It was mint.
Sure, you came up with that. I'll give it to you. It's a star for Courtney. Well done. New Zealand Taylor Swift fans, as mentioned, dubbed Swifties. They're a bit upset this week because she's left us off her latest tour. Joseph, you're a Swiftie. You've got 15 seconds to come with a fan name for everyone on the panel. Go.
Egomaniacs. Court jesters. Urzila fans. Lesbians. And just teeny tiny little boys.
Very, very good. You can get a star. Well done, Joseph.
E-lesbians are not Urzila-lesbians.
Yeah. Mix it up. It's never what they expect. It's never what they expect. All right, a protester dubbed the boy racing Buddha has been charged for meditating on top of his car on the southern motorway this week, blocking traffic. You may have seen this story. Ursula, you're from West Auckland. You have 10 seconds to name 5 things boy racers do to their cars.
Drop the suspension, cut the springs, put in a new sound system, painted a ridiculous thing, and overtint the windows.
Oh, boom. Wasn't even a challenge.
Mate, I did it this afternoon.
The Urzila laughers will be so happy. Air New Zealand's longest-serving flight attendant retired this week, aged 74. Juzzy, you're approaching that milestone.
She's 16.
Wait. Being one of New Zealand's longest-serving comedians is what I meant. You have 10 seconds to tell us 8 things you'll do when you retire.
Kill Corbett, buy some cats, move to Disneyland, get 2 new husbands, and eat lots of shit.
I need 2 more.
Get some dogs and eat.
Eat. She said eat.
Just the time was up.
I said eat. I said eat.
No star for you. No star for you. No, if she'd said mince, which is the magic word. Okay, Roger Payne, the scientist who discovered whales can sing, he passed away aged 88 this week. And Paul, in his honour, you have 10 seconds to sing me a nice song in whale. Please stop. You get the star.
Encore.
If you didn't hear the lyrics, they were, I really love you, Jeremy.
I heard them.
You are a lovely man.
I heard them and I was enjoying them, but nobody could see from my perspective your tongue was doing something really weird.
I was trying to sort through the krill.
All right, if that is all we have time for, let's announce a winner, then get the hell out of here. According to the star chart, you can see it right there. Tonight's all about Team 1. Here you go. There's your DVD. National Zumba DVD. Hope you got a DVD player. I don't. That's it from us. Please join me in thanking our panellists, Paul, Courtney, Ursula, Joseph, Eli and Juzzy. We'll see you in 7 days on 7 Days Paul Marie. The fun.
Oh, it's a harpoon! Ah!